Artificial intelligence is high on the agenda at the World Economic Forum. Let's hear from Niaga AWANI editor Najib Aroff, who is in Davos, Switzerland.
Thank you, Studio. It is a second day of the World Economic Forum, WEF 2024, right here in Davos, Switzerland. And of course, three key major takeaway points revolve around the theme of rebuilding trust. First is how should the world respond to the next wave of artificial intelligence, AI? And of course, this is one of the key sessions that we highlighted on Astro AWANI, and we carried on Astro AWANI this morning. It's about generative AI, steam engine of the fourth industrial revolution. One of the speakers, the CEO of IBM, Arvind Krishna, he says that basically the risk of governing AI in terms of propelling more innovation in industry. Let's listen to what he says.
How do you put guardrails while allowing innovation to happen? That's kind of the dilemma. Because if you just put guardrails, that's bureaucracy, that's red tape. So how do you allow innovation to happen? And the advice that I would give is, it's really hard to kind of regulate the technology itself. Because if you do that, innovation stops. So regulate the use cases. So the more risky the use case, the more regulation there should be. That's an approach that can be taken and has been taken in prior technologies. 2, hold the developers of these models accountable from a legal sense. So if they are misusing data or misusing something or letting it get applied badly, hold the developers accountable from a legal sense.
And of course, there are a lot of sessions happening today, where Editor-in-Chief Hashra Ismail joining, and you attended a few sessions today, especially for the world leaders talking about the current global risks. Maybe you can share some.
Well, what CEO of IBM has said, clearly what we have listened for the past, I think, 48 hours, been here in Davos, especially when it comes to rebuilding trust, revolve around 3 key areas. Number 1 is the AI itself. Second is strengthening democracy. And third, which is climate change. In this case, under the pretext of climate change, we talk about the impact on the people, which is crisis of pollution. And I think let's go one by one. When it comes to AI, what most important part here is almost everyone. And interesting to see the key highlights of this morning session with the special address by the Premier Li Qiang of China, in which he said clearly that it is a double-edged sword when it comes to AI development and also the progress where we have what we have seen so far. But most important here is there must be a red line that cannot be crossed. It means that AI itself has to be governed properly and put a proper standard to it. That's one. Secondly, I think he said the most important part, which is this is what we have heard for the past 2 decades, which is multilateralism. We have to come back and strengthen multilateralism, in which it helps in terms of helping the developing countries in developing AI, and also to make sure that there be an equal playing field when it comes to AI development across the world, across the globe, across the regions. And on top of that, I think we heard almost the same views being expressed by, it's not just Li Qiang of China, but across all world leaders and industry captains, as well as corporate captains and civil society organizations across, in which we have to manufacture solutions and strengthen the multilateralism in order to find what is best when it comes to AI, and making sure that AI contribute for the common good internationally and regionally. I think this is what importance within the sessions across more than 7 sessions that I've attended so far this morning. I think a lot more coming.
Yeah.
In terms of finding what are the fresh ideas moving forward from today, 2024 and beyond. And today we're talking about AI. Last year we talked about AI, and now some sort of finding the right sweet spot on how to balance this up internationally.
Of course, this is just the second day. There's going to be a few more days, and there's going to be a lot of sessions and important and pressing issues.
Don't forget to follow us on AstroAwani.com.
Stay tuned on Astro-AWANI, because we're going to bring an in-depth discussion with some of the interviews on Agenda AWANI as well. All right, that is the second day. Stay tuned with Astro-AWANI, and also AstroAwani.com for more updates on World Economic Forum 2024, right here from Davos, Switzerland.